Hey everybody, Mark here. Thank you so much for coming on back to the channel for our new Wednesday series. This one here is going to be all about cash, cashola, the dollar bills, dinero, whatever you want to call it. We have a stewardship conference coming up here on Monday, and so God really impressed upon me to just do a 4-part series, not so much about stewardship. We have a stewardship conference that's coming up, but God specifically said, do a 4-part series on money itself. And so for today, we're going to start off our series, open up to the book of Matthew, chapter 6. I'm going to read verses 19 and 20, and then we're going to talk a little bit about cash for today, which is, of course, the subject that reveals a lot about your Christian standing. Look at Matthew 6, 19 and 20. It reads, "Lay not up for yourselves treasures upon earth, where moth and rust doth corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal. But lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust doth corrupt, and where thieves do not break through nor steal." This is in red. If you have a red letter Bible, that means this is Jesus giving teaching on money. The Bible says a lot about money itself. But today, I want to focus as we continue down this passage, especially verses 21 through 24. There are specifically 3 areas of danger in our lives when it comes to money. And so let's just get the dangers out in front of everybody early. And then the next few in the series will be to help how to overcome a lot of these. The first danger is going to be your heart. Look at verse 21. It says, "For where your treasure is, there will your heart be also." The heart involves our feelings, our affections, what we love outwardly. It's easy to see because you know what? Your heart will drive you into those areas. Don't let money and things grip this area of your life. We should not give place to money in our heart. We know our heart is desperately wicked. We see that in the book of Jeremiah. It is deceitful. It will deceive us. And so the first danger regarding money is giving your heart over to it, because it will guide where the rest of your world is focused. Secondly, we see in verse 22 and verse 23, second area of danger, your mind. First your heart, then your mind. Look at verse 22, 23. It says, "The light of the body is the eye. If therefore thine eye be single," that eye there is talking about your mind's eye. "If it be single, thy whole body shall be full of light. But if thine eye be evil, thy whole body shall be full of darkness. If therefore the light that is in thee be darkness, how great is that darkness?" Jesus here is enforcing upon us and encouraging us, be careful what your mind is going after. He wants us to have a single mind. And of course, if we've talked about in multiple devotions, multiple lessons, that single mind should always be on Christ, on His will, on God, and how He is guiding us, never on money. That single mind on money will only lead to covetousness and always trying to accumulate more, or saving every bit that you got and giving nothing to those in need, or to the church, or just providing for your own family. That covetousness starts with that single eye in your mind. And now look at verse 24. So we see the heart, verse 21, we see the mind in verse 22 and 23, and now we get to the will of man. Look at verse 24. It says, "No man can serve 2 masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other, or else he will hold to the one and despise the other. Ye cannot serve God and mammon." Where is your will driving you to? The word "serve" here refers to the will, or a realm, or a type of action. Where is your will driving you? 3 major areas in danger when it comes to money: giving your heart over to it, giving your mind over to it, and then giving your will over to it. Always trying to accumulate, always looking for that next payoff. instead of being thankful for what God has already given you. Be very careful with these 3 dangers about money. We'll pick up the series again next week. I hope you have a blessed rest of your week. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, send this out to other people. Let's live great for God this week. Till we talk again.